Miss Rachel has nearly 15 million YouTube followers, with her children's education videos being watched billions of times. But now the beloved influencer is stirring up controversy for her anti-Israeli views.
You clearly love kids. Is that why you decided to speak out about what's happening in Gaza, specifically with children?
I think it should be controversial to not say anything.
Did you also, like millions of other Americans, just seeing these horrific, tragic videos?
The idea that caring for a group of children in an emergency situation means you don't care about other children is false.
Are Palestinian children less human than other children? Should we care less about them? I don't quite get where the controversy is coming from.
It's sad that people try to make it controversial when you speak out for children that are facing immeasurable suffering.
Foldi, what's your reaction to that?
I don't know who Miss Rachel is, but the children who, as far as I can tell, experienced immeasurable suffering are the infants who were kidnapped by Palestinian terrorists. These people in Gaza who held them, this was not only Hamas fighters, by the way, this is a lot of alleged civilians, a lot of alleged reporters, a lot of alleged UN employees. These are people who kept these hostages illegally for hundreds and hundreds of days. And then when these Palestinians finally decided to release, after Israel released convicted killers and murderers, the dead bodies of, for example, the Bibas family, they did a baby coffin parade and then sent the wrong bodies back to Israel. If you want to talk, there's plenty of suffering in the Middle East, but to pretend that Gaza, where the only thing they don't run out of seems to be rockets, is experiencing some sort of famine, it's completely not true. Israel has sent more aid.
Israeli military officials, they privately say it's about to be a famine.
So there isn't a famine.
Humanitarian officials.
So there is no famine.
No, but it's going.
Oh my God, Daniel, come on. That's so ridiculous. This has been going on since October 7th, 2023, and there's still no famine?
But Israel has stopped all aid from going in.
Listen, we've given the terrorists who run this as the civilized West, we have given them endless aid. All they do with it is build the terrorist bunkers that they use to hold hostages.
You can't build bunkers with food or water.
But the point is, it's a children's show. This is a fine debate that you're having, even though Foldi's right and you're wrong, Daniel. But the point is, it's a children's show. She should stay out of geopolitical discussions that require this kind of passionate debate. Teach the kids how to read, please, and go back to Blue's
It's not in her show that she's doing this, but I still think it tarnishes her brand. You know, I have, young children at home, and when they asked for Miss Rachel, I'm like, I don't want you to watch Miss Rachel because I don't know, I don't trust.
And they shouldn't watch anything because you should try to minimize screen time until they're teenagers. So that's the big
thing. Go back to Blue's Clues.
We've even lost Sesame Street, okay? But here's the deal: like, if you're going to talk about the Palestinian children, talk about the Israeli children as well.
Amen.
Stay out of the geopolitics while you're trying to teach children things. I don't know, it's pretty basic. Ben Cohen, the Ben of Ben and Jerry's fame, is a radical left-wing activist and has no shame spewing this nonsense about the U.S. support of Israel.
The majority of Americans are outraged that our country is taking our tax money and using it to give Israel the weapons they are using to carry out this genocide. Giving them for free as a gift of $20 billion worth of bombs from the American people to the government of Israel to murder tens of thousands of mothers and fathers, sisters and brothers, sons and daughters, families just like us. The U.S. government has made me and every taxpayer an enabler of genocide.
I love Ben and Jerry's ice cream, and I hate it because I can't eat it because of this idiot.
Right.
I mean, Larry.
Yeah, I'm swearing off Cherry Garcia now because of that, but I'm on a diet. And I got to say, though, Larry David's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm impressed with that.
Literally everything he said was completely false. Like, there's literally no true statement that was sent there. Majority of Americans support Israel. The weapons that we sent are bought by Israel. There is no genocide. Everything there is.
When's the last
false.
time you ate Ben and Jerry's ice cream?
I don't really like ice cream. I'm a sorbet guy.
He's a vegetarian, too.
I'm not a vegan.
Vegan, whatever. But, I mean, seriously, you're more of a Jenny's type of ice cream person?
I'm a Jenny's. I like Ben and Jerry's.
I make my own frozen yogurt.
Oh, boy, here we go again. And he bought half a cow as well. But
It's
that's
true.
a whole different story.
It is.
Okay.
Information. Truth is freedom. is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.